Welcome to my views on news, some news stories for you. Firstly, a news story which is an update for you on an earlier news story that I reported 4 days ago. 4 days ago, I reported the disappearance of an Ethiopian minister's father. Rather, abduction. An Ethiopian minister's father was abducted, though no statement was released. Police did not speak. The incident happened in Oromia. Kidnappers demanded ransom, and reportedly on Saturday, the man was released after paying some ransom. We have details for you. Secondly, a new story about delivery of wheat from Ukraine to Ethiopia. A ship carrying 23,000 tons of wheat is going to depart a Ukrainian port in coming hours. The ship will arrive in Ethiopia in coming days. Who bought this wheat for Ethiopia? Ethiopia is not self-sufficient. It means when it comes to production of wheat. A few days ago, it was being claimed that Ethiopia was self-sufficient. It was on path to start exports of wheat. But wheat is being not imported because someone paid for this wheat for Ethiopia. Who paid it? Lastly, viewers, we have several developments for you from the Somali region of Ethiopia. PM Abiy was there today. Farmer has built a new office which was shown to PM Abiy. Issue of Afar Somali border tension was discussed with PM Abiy. Somalis are sharing pictures. They say that their vehicles, some water tankers were captured and taken away by Afar fighters from city. And lastly, we have a clip for you showing mobilization of Afar militias towards Undufu. It means that there could be an offensive on Undufu from a Somali side, Somali region. That is why these preparations are underway. We have a clip for you as well. Firstly, viewers, around 4 days ago, I think, I reported the abduction of an Ethiopian minister's father. State media, local police, the minister, no one spoke, but we received this information through a source. Name of the minister is Dereje Duguma, and the incident happened in Vallaga. In East Vallaga, Horogodoro, there is Amoro Wareda. In Abora town, the incident happened that Duguma Gamada was abducted, who is over 70. His father of Dereje Duguma, Ethiopian Minister, State Minister of Health. Kidnappers demanded ransom of 20 million Ethiopian birrs. Negotiations were held by a phone reportedly. And on Saturday, the minister's father was released. Was he released as a result of some security operation? No. Reportedly, he has been released after the family paid ransom. How much did the family pay? Family paid around 0.5 million Ethiopian birrs to the kidnappers. Who are the kidnappers? We don't know. OLA is operating in this area, and some say that some militias hostile to OLA are also operating in this region. Could there be some criminal gang operating? It's not clear. It's the responsibility of the government, of regional government, of local government, that it should clarify what happened. Who kidnapped this man? Duguma Gamada. I contacted the minister as well, Dereje Duguma, who has not responded so far. It means that there is something wrong. Kidnappings for ransom have been happening in the Oromo region of Ethiopia, and some armed groups use these kidnappings for ransom as a source of funding for their activities. Reportedly, Dereje Duguma's father has been recovered after having paid ransom to abductors. Secondly, viewers, a ship carrying 23,000 tons of wheat is going to depart Ukraine. Its destination is Ethiopia. The ship will depart Ukraine in coming hours. It will depart a port in Ukraine, Pivdeny port. We know that a few weeks ago, Turkey and UN facilitated a grain deal between Russia and Ukraine. So now Ukraine is exporting, selling its grain to Africa, to other regions of the world. Africa is facing dire shortage of food due to conflicts, due to droughts, due to other reasons. So there is shortage of food. So this is first ship which is going to arrive in Africa, and its destination is Ethiopia. Ethiopia stood with Russia in this war. Ethiopia did not condemn Russian invasion of Ukraine. Ethiopia, Eritrea, almost all African countries, majority of African countries sided with Russia. At UN General Assembly sessions, at UN Human Rights Council sessions, these African countries did not vote against Russia. But first grain delivery to Africa is going to arrive in Ethiopia. Now, Ethiopia is not buying this wheat from Ukraine. It's aid for Ethiopia. US aid and an NGO, Mindiro Foundation, reportedly paid for this delivery. And a World Food Program ship is carrying this wheat, which is going to depart in coming hours. So it's humanitarian aid for Ethiopia. A few days ago, it was being claimed that Ethiopia had become self-sufficient in wheat production. It was going to start exporting of wheat in coming months, but you see that Ethiopia is still reliant on wheat imports in the form of aid. But at least wheat is arriving in Ethiopia. We know that in the Somali region of Ethiopia, there is worsening drought in Oromia as well, and in northern Ethiopia, due to conflict, people are in dire need of food aid as well. This wheat is needed in Ethiopia. Thirdly, we have Somali region, Afar tensions. PM Abiy visited the Somali region today. He was shown a new office built by Mustafa Omar, Somali region's president. You can see the pictures of Mustafa Omar's new office built in, I think it is in Jigjaga. PM Abiy was shown this new office. So while the region is in the grip of a drought, Mustafa Omar is building a new office. I don't know why he had to build this new office. What was wrong with the old office? While your people are dying, in your region, cattle died in millions. Your priorities should be about spending on people, not on buildings. Secondly, The issue of Afar Somali border tensions came under discussion between Mustafa Omar and Ethiopian PM Abiy. It has been confirmed by Hussein Abdullahi Qasim. Hussein Abdullahi Qasim is a Somali region's official spokesperson. He said the issue of displacements from Siti zone came under discussion and PM Abiy Ahmed agreed to play his role. What role will he play? That remains to be seen. It means that the issue was discussed. Secondly, Somali news sources are claiming that Afar fighters not only did they capture Undufu, but they entered Siti as well. And from Siti, they looted vehicles from the Somali region. Water tankers were looted. They were taken away by Afar fighters from Dalnahile. You can see some pictures on your screen. The pictures are reportedly from a village which is in Dalnahile. Dalnahile is part of Siti zone. It is being said that from Dalnahile and from Madane, Afar fighters seized these water tankers. The water tankers were not seized in Undufu, but in the Somali region in Siti zone. Thirdly, reinforcements are now arriving in Undufu. 3 days ago, I think, Undufu was taken by Afar fighters. There are fears that from Somali region of Ethiopia, there could be a counteroffensive. So to safeguard against this offensive, mobilization of Afar militias is underway towards Undufu and towards Gewani. Gewani is very close to Ethiopia-Djibouti road, very close to Undufu as well. Afar militia members have been seen mobilized towards Undufu from Gewani and towards Gewani as well. So in coming hours, there could be escalation in Undufu, in Gewani, if there would be a counter-offensive from the Somali region forces on Undufu and on Undufu mostly. There are some reports received that Somali region forces are making preparations. They are waiting for orders from the government. If government shows the green light, we could see start of a military offensive on Undufu and other areas which are now under the control of Afar forces. We have a clip for you showing a commander of Afar forces, Afar local militia. He is saying in this clip that Afar militias are alert and Somali ISAs are planning a major offensive, and that is why in Gewani, in Undufu, defensive preparations are being made by Afar fighters. Watch this clip. Tensions are rising, viewers. No solution so far. The two sides should sit and talk to resolve this issue. Otherwise, the way pressure is being built in the Somali region of Ethiopia on Mustafa Omar, we could see start of some counteroffensive from the Somali region of Ethiopia on Afar held territories close to Ethiopia-Djibouti road. Watch this clip. Thanks for watching.
Wa alaikum salam. Mandar wagit tayale mandar.
Ye.
Wagit adoda ba adoda kinni wa'adi wahum bisok warrito ainki afar baro soma